Welcome to the pre-show. It's not even live.
I'm gonna be hanging out with you, watching world premiere trailers.
This guy
talking
from
to Jeff Keighley for a little while. Probably doing some good.
Why is it so quiet
up until
as
the
well?
main show begins? One thing I do want to make clear though, before we get started, is I realize that I'm giving off.
Yeah, I can't believe how nerdy this guy is. Not like me.
For this pre-show.
I mean, we look identical.
The pre-show itself is stacked. So yeah, once you see my face, absolutely, you can check out. But you should know that we've got twice as many trailers.
Yeah, it's so quiet. I don't know why it's so quiet.
Pre-show. This thing's stuffed full.
And it'll blow my ears off when it goes into the actual show.
I will ask you very politely, please, to shatter all expectations. This is KOF 15.
I boosted it by 7 decibels.
39 fighters get in the ring.
Oh my god.
Are you ready?
I've never. What is this?
Come on.
Oh, King of Fighters.
Characters that define the series. Fan favorites return from the grave.
Well, they were dead before? Literally dead.
Characters key to the unfolding events. And heroes from all the KOF sagas return for KOF 15! Round 1. Ready? The classic 3-on-3 team battle system returns! New visuals and gameplay systems deliver a new
I think this is the
level of
quietest
speed
I've ever heard
The most
on a
comprehensive
Gamescom live stream.
KOF history is here! The King
Of Fighters
15!
15? Jesus.
Releases February 17th, 2022!
Okay. Why isn't that in the...
That's a good announcer.
Why isn't that in the main show?
That's the energy. Like, I knew,
Why would you have an actual announcement in the pre-show?
Coming to the low-key vibes, because that guy would set the tone. He would bring the energy. KOF 15, you know, just we need him. Opening night live. I can't hit that, you know. If you're just joining us, this is the Gamescom Opening Night Live 2021 pre-show, where we're just
pre-show.
getting amped.
So
with
why would you
leading up to
make an
the
announcement in the
show.
pre-show?
The cruel joke has become
Turn it up
this
even
pre-show has
more.
become a proper
I
show
can't.
into itself.
It can only
Case
go
in
up
point, we have another world premiere
like
trailer right
another
now.
3 decibels.
This is for a 3v3v3 tactical shooter called 9 to 5.
It's literally on max now. On the stream. I can't put it up any louder. Look, loudest doesn't go any louder.
Welcome to the first day of your exciting first day united.
Oh, it's this game. We played this. It was fucking terrible. We played this during the Steam Fest demo stuff.
Nine to 5.
Working
Your
9
new
till
career
5.
starts soon.
What a way to make a living.
All right, look, I don't want to waste anybody's time here. I don't like this either. It's just apparently as part of international gaming event safety protocols, I now have to issue safety instructions for watching an online gaming event. This shouldn't take too long. Please keep a safe distance from your screen, somewhere between 13 and 18 centimeters. Is that a lot? If a world premiere trailer starts and it seems like it might be good, go ahead and buckle that seatbelt. What? Metaphorically. If you're watching a co-streamer during opening night live and they're not talking during the boring parts, politely remind your streamer to tell jokes and act mad. Yeah, honestly, if your streamer is not acting furious right now, they're not doing their job. Do not attempt a hot take on Death Stranding. Ooh, that's a good safety tip, actually. I've seen a lot of people mess that up. If you are experiencing buffering, remain calm and tweet a swear word to your internet service provider. So that would be like,
don't do
internet
that.
service provider. Thank you for your attention. Now, you might actually have to buckle up for real. Not metaphorically. Because this next world premiere trailer is about to take you on an absolute thrill ride.
It's got to be a racing game. Buckle up. Yeah, look. Yeah, well. kind of. On a bus. What? Bus Simulator 21. Look at those buildings.
Next up, opening night live.
PS4, Xbox One, and PC. No next gen. Unbelievable. I want next gen bus physics.
Honestly, if I could, I would keep that trailer playing throughout this entire pre-show.
Hey, Black
It's
Mist.
like that's what, in a beautiful way, that's what this is. We're all getting on this weird, huge ONL branded bus on our way to ONL, which I should say is not going to be in a stadium with fireworks going off. It is going to be in a relatively small Los Angeles studio with Jeff Keighley inside. But like, games-wise,
Elden
ONL is
Ring.
going to be huge.
Elden
games
Ring.
huge.
Elden
Studio
Ring.
small. Games huge.
That's all I want.
And even this pre-show, I still got games left in this pre-show. Our next world premiere trailer is from the Dark Pictures anthology, the third game in the Dark Pictures anthology.
Oh dear. These
Here
are all
is House of Ashes.
these all end the same way, and they all end bullshitly. I don't want to spoil it, but it's bullshit how they all end.
Stop pointing your guns at me! Drop your fucking weapon, do it now! No, you lower yours first. I don't want to hurt you.
Got Ashley Tisdale in it. Don't know where she is. Where is she? Bandai Namco. Ooh.
Over there is a demon.
Activision.
They hear you. They hunt you. We can get through this, but only together.
Remember this game when Bandai Namco said they had like a whole thing to show off, and all they showed off was this at E3? Remember? That was funny. Good times. Good times.
Best present you can give him is to make sure you get home today.
This is Dark Pictures Anthology. What's it called?
Find cover. Go.
What's the actual thing called?
I'm just ahead. Over.
Sergeant K, you alright?
House of Ashes. Yeah. First one was called Man of Medan.
Drop your fucking weapon, do
And the
it
second
now.
one was called Little
All right,
Hope.
everyone, take a fucking second. He's not hostile. I didn't come this far to die by a trigger happy American.
Trigger Happy American. Where's Ashley Tisdale? She's like the main draw of this one, like the main celebrity horsepower. Wasn't even in that trailer at all. She's there though, look. That's her.
I like that trailer. I like throughout the entire thing that the monster is like a shadowy mystery.
It looks like
And
a
then at the very
gargoyle.
end, they're like, you can just buy this. It's in the Pazuzu edition. Turns out it's purple. Anyway, I was wondering if you might be interested in a cosmic horror action RPG. Because if you are, I got one of those. Our next world premiere trailer is for Dolmen.
Dolmen.
An
Dolmen.
interdimensional rift appeared at the mining station in Revion Prime. We need to contain the effects of this catastrophe before it's too late. We don't know if this was an attack, an accident, or a natural phenomenon.
Isn't this What is this?
but we know what caused it.
It's Returnal. Got a lightsaber. Dolman. Well, don't know what the game is. What kind of game is it? Could be anything.
And now, a moment no one was waiting for.
That guy literally
Kyle's
had
top 10
the
reasons to
sword
look
from
forward to
Returnal
Gamescom
as well.
Opening Night Live 2021. Number 10. Getting to hear the phrase world premiere 40 times in one night. You would think it would get old, but it doesn't. Number 9. A musical performance by Lindsey Sterling.
Really?
Number 8.
Is she there?
This year, Jeff Keighley gets to talk to guests live in person.
Really?
Except for me. Please look forward to my Zoom call with Keighley later on in this pre-show. Number 7. Witnessing the pinnacle of futuristic giant TV set design. Number 6. Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga.
This looks
This is
actually
one of
that
those
looks really
games
good
that,
actually.
I mean, frankly, was supposed to be out by now.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then it went dark, and it's been cooking for a while, and that's what's exciting about it. Is like it's about to be brought back out of the oven. We might catch a real whiff of just like a delicious loaf of bread tonight. Number 5.
Melted
that
Lego.
sweet fraction of a second of darkness after Jeff says, check this out, and you don't know what's coming next, and you're anxiously excited, but you're not sure what for. Number 4. The reveal of the next Saints
Yes.
Row. The last new Saints Row game came out
2015.
8 years ago on
No.
the PlayStation 3 and Xbox
No.
360.
No. Get
I
Out of
wasn't-
Hell was the last one.
I wasn't even born then. Number 3.
Which was
the games
6
I was
years
asked
ago.
not to talk about. So, I mean, this list would probably, if I was allowed, this list would be
You're not a real Saints Row
number
fan.
2.
You don't
Most
know
of
what
my
you're
nights
talking
are kind of
about.
boring these days. This seems like something. And number 1, Death Stranding Director's Cut Extended Demo. This will, no matter what,
Now we
be
got to wait
bonkers.
like
I can
another
guarantee
6 months for it to
bonkers. I
come
have
to
no idea what they're gonna
PC
show.
after the PlayStation
bonkers.
5 version.
The most interesting thing that happens during Opening Night Live, whatever that happens to be, will happen within that demo.
Death stare from
it
the
just,
cat.
It feels like such a certainty to me, you know? One of those things. That's the list, everybody. I know that you're probably pretty hopped up right now for the main show. Please welcome Mucho. Mucho has decided to join
Yay,
us.
Mucho.
Our next, we have
Muchos
another world premiere. We have plenty of
gracias.
pre-show left. Our next world premiere trailer is from Drinkbox, who developed Guacamelee. They have an
Hello.
announcement for a new mode for their next new game.
Kitty
Here's
cat.
Nobody Saves the
Woo.
World.
Naked. Oh, look, it's another roguelike. Oh, but it's from Guacamelee, so that's good. Yeah. With online co-op. Mr. Old Man Bruno. Players different forms. Robotic egg. So what comes first is what you look like, and what is second is what you attack like. Nobody Saves the World. Coming early 2022 to Xbox and PC.
Before the main event begins, I did have the chance to sit down in this exact spot I'm already sitting to speak to the host of Opening Night Live
Jeff
himself,
Keighley.
Jeff Keighley.
Lovely, lovely
Hello,
Jeff
Jeff.
Keighley.
Hello, Kyle.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Jeff Keighley, you're the host of the Game Awards. You do Summer Game Fest.
Is he going to do another
You do a lot of
Mountain
these kinds
Dew
of
and
things. What
Doritos
makes
advert for Halo Infinite?
Gamescom Opening Night Live unique?
I always loved going to the event in Germany. The fact that it was, hundreds of thousands of gamers gathered together, which sounds like a different lifetime given the world we're in right now.
Yeah.
But I love the sense of community.
Like
and
Todd
energy.
Howard.
You know,
Todd
Gamescom
Howard
going
always
out,
looks
this will
really
be our
sleepy
third year that
and
we've done the
tired
show, and it's
and
been
knackered.
an awesome partnership with Gamescom. You know what's made it unique is that it's a fully fan audience that's watching both online.
I'm really
and
excited
physically
to do
when we're
this
able to
for
do
the
it there. Yeah, we wish
15th
we could be in
millionth
Germany
time.
this year. We're not. We're doing it live from Los Angeles again.
I see that you're doing interviews with people live in person this year.
That's our hope. I think it's going to happen.
Wait, what do you mean that's... Oh, if everybody clears is what you're saying.
I think people don't necessarily realize how difficult it is to put on these shows in this time. We're honored that folks are willing to come out and be a part of the show.
Well, usually
We do a
my
little
glasses
bit of
hide
that
how
at Summer
tired I
Game
am.
Fest, and we're going to do more of that here at Opening Night Live. Whereas
Shattered
last year,
awake.
we literally did not have
Shattered
anyone on
awake.
the stage but me, and everyone was on
Shattered
video.
awake.
So yeah, this is a little bit of a combination hybrid approach to stuff. And we're really hoping to be able to do more in-person stuff in December.
I saw that you have a musical act booked for the show.
Churches.
We do, yeah. We've got Lindsay Sterling, who's going to be performing something tied to Tales of Arise, which is coming out in September. So yeah, Lindsay's awesome. She performed back at our first Game Awards in 2014 in Las Vegas. So it's really exciting to be working with her again. She will be doing a little sort of song based off her sort of interpretation of one of the themes from Tales of Arise.
That's cool. Yeah, Jeff, I know you put a lot of care into... It's not just trailers back to back. You make it a flow. You make this into a show.
Thank you. We do really try and think through, you know, the ordering of things. It's a good blend of kind of everything. And it's not, you know, to set expectations, this is not like wall-to-wall surprise announcements or anything like that.
Well, Saints
it really
Row
is like updating people
it's a pretty big
on
deal, in my
a lot of the
opinion.
big games coming out later this year. And Opening Night Live has never really been like that. We have to save some of that stuff for the Game Awards.
Jeff, have a great show. Have a great Opening Night Live.
Thanks, Kyle. That's
Have
it.
a great
really?
life.
That's all we get.
Yeah, we don't get a lot. This is
What
the
are
pre-show.
you excited about for Opening Night Live? Like, I mean, you're such
My
a
number one thing is Death Stranding. That you booked a Death Stranding demo.
A director's
we're
cut
really
of a
excited
game that
about
already
what we're
exists
doing.
is your most
You know,
excited
Death Stranding,
thing.
Mr.
Really?
Kojima is
Really?
always up to something, and we're honored to. It's going to be like an extended look at the director's cut. He's put together.
I want to see the
very
Gran
sort of
Turismo
lengthy,
racing.
in-depth look at different segments of the game, and I have to say, like the footage, I was pretty blown away by what people are about to see. I mean, it feels like almost an entirely new game. It looks incredible. With the
It's like a
power of
whole new
PS5.
game.
So
You can
yes,
now race
we're
cars
honored to
around a
have some
racetrack.
Stuff from Hideo in the show. I'm excited about what we're showing on like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. We've got an awesome announcement about that I think people will be really excited about. And just we've got like a Splitgate that's really cool, and we're gonna be in kind of season 0 for that, which is like an amazing success story of the past month. And there's even one game that I'm really excited about from a single guy in Poland, Midnight Fight Express, which is an awesome sort of brawler game that was teased last year at Gamescom, and he's going to be showing kind of a new trailer of that game, which just like I don't know, it's a little
Splitgate,
bloody and over the
Splitgate
top.
came
but
out
it
of
is,
like nowhere.
So
It's just
kick-ass and cool that
it's got
one
insane numbers
individual
on
developer
Steam.
can make a game on our stage. Even Valheim, we're doing a cool thing.
Isn't it just like an
revealing
arcade
kind of
arena
details on the
shooter
next
with
update on
portals?
that game, and I just. You know, I really like to be very eclectic in who's included in the show. But yeah, there'll definitely be some good next gen stuff.
I've been informed from this interview. You just dropped a lot of good stuff coming up tonight.
That's just like even a hint. I mean, we've got Lego Star Wars, we're
Yeah.
Skywalker Saga.
Yeah.
That's probably the game I see most in my Twitter feed. People are like want to hear more about that because
It actually looks really good.
That
surprisingly,
was the last time people heard about that game was at Opening Night Live. We've got an extended kind of demo playthrough of Call of Duty Vanguard, which looks really cool, and we'll be showing that as well. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff, and definitely a few games that we haven't said anything about that'll be showing up in a cool way that we're not promoting in advance.
it's all about Battlefield this
show,
year.
right? It's
Get
like
with the
2
times,
hours of
man.
stuff. So lots of games, but it's an honor to be able to do it. And I really hope next year we'll be back in Cologne with, a bunch of fans together and developers. But this is a nice proxy that we can all kind of gather digitally around the show and hopefully have a good time. And yeah, we'll see everyone live on stage shortly for Opening Night Live.
Thanks, Jeff. Break a leg.
Thanks, Kyle.
The big show. Gamescom
He's already
Opening
been
Night
cast,
Live
though.
2021 is now just minutes away. But you might be surprised to hear
He
I've
runs
still
it.
got plenty of pre-show gas left in this tank. I've still got trailers. Our next world premiere trailer, by the way, I'm still thinking about that ONL bus. Our next trailer is for a rhythm combat game. Here is Soundfall.
Noodle cake. A world of music awaits. Oh. Soundfall. Steam, Epic Games Store, and consoles.
Okay, I am just about wrapped up here, but we do have one last trailer in this pre-show, and it's for a brand new game from Toby Gard, creator of Tomb Raider. One more world premiere.
From the creator of Lara Croft. Comes a walking simulator.
Until you are whole again, your essence restored, the waking world will have no want for you.
It is a walking simulator, isn't it? No, maybe not. No. It's like Lichdom Battle Mage. It's got guns and swords and magic. Early access. Boo!
And with that final appeal for a wish list
Lara Croft
edition,
didn't come out in
I'm
early access
officially
on the
out of
PlayStation
stuff
1,
for
did
this
it?
Pre-show. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching trailers for me with the last half hour or so. As you can see, Mucho's back. Mucho is ready for opening night live, which is, as you can see, seconds away. I hope you enjoy that show.
I'm ready.
I'm Kyle Bossman. Thanks for watching.
Ready. Here we go.
Hello, everyone around the world. I'm Jeff Keighley, and welcome to Gamescom Opening Night Live, a preview of this holiday's biggest games and a sneak preview of what lies beyond. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to announce new games, show you the first full gameplay demo of Call of Duty Vanguard alongside star Laura Bailey, get the first new look in a year at LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, get an update on Death Stranding Director's Cut for PlayStation 5, and debut the story trailer for Far Cry 6. Plus, we're going to find out who's in that Super Monkey Ball and so much more we can't tell you about just yet. Plus, the multi-talented Lindsay Sterling will join us to perform one of the themes from Bandai
They're going to leave like Saints Row right to the end.
Arise. Now, all told, more than 40 games will be showcased, from the biggest ones in the world to smaller independent titles, including one game made by a single developer. I love putting together these shows, and I hope more than anything, you walk away excited about the future of games, no matter where or how you play. Now, before we start, I just want to give a special hello to everyone in Germany, the home of Gamescom. We really hope to see you in person in 2022. But now it's time to get on with the show. And we're starting with the global announcement of a new game.
Saints Row? Saints Row? No, it's not Saints Row. Or is it Saints Row? It could be Saints Row. You don't know where Saints Row could be going. Saints Row could be a bloody RTS for all I know now. Oh, it is Saints Row.
Kev, you got eyes on the buyer?
Yep. Here he comes.
And I got the dealer.
What, it's
you know
in,
they're
like,
heading your way.
Mexico now or something?
They're here.
You should have eyes on the merchandise.
I sure do.
Maybe not. I don't know. Oh dear.
Was that a gunshot?
Yeah, they shot the dealer.
That is so unprofessional.
Back to gangsters. I was hope for a gameplay demo.
We can't afford not to. Nina, you good?
Just a CGI trailer.
Great. Whenever you're ready, Kevin.
What are you guys thinking for dinner tonight? How about my world famous chili
Oh,
con
it's still
carne?
silly.
Hey guys, what you got in the? Oh, stolen Marshall MDI-101 M9 multi-rocket shoulder launchers. Nice.
Just wait until he jumps off and starts flying. He's got superpowers.
Have you been hoarding? See, we need them for our startup. It's a criminal empire kind of.
Shoot him. Shoot him.
After him!
It's just I can't get excited for a CGI trailer with no gameplay. It means nothing. Can you drive on rooftops? That would be cool. I doubt it. You're like the Crackdown 3 trailer where buildings fall over, but it doesn't happen in the actual game at all.
Dad, you should buckle up.
Who are you? We're the Saints.
Kevin.
So no returning characters? New cast? It's a reboot, obviously.
Asshole! Get the fuck away from my friends.
Copyright. The Saints Row. February 25th. Well, it better have a fucking gameplay demo then, because that's not far away. That's soon.
There you go. The
Gameplay.
next Saints Row. And joining me now is one of the stars of Saints Row, Bryce Charles. Bryce, welcome to Opening Night Live.
Thanks for having me.
This is an exciting announcement. We just want to know, what can you tell us about the new Saints Row? We see you there behind us, right? Your character.
It's a TV show.
Well,
It's all
before I get into all that, I
CGI.
have to say I am just so excited to be here, and I am incredibly proud and honored to be a part of this game and to work with the Volition team. And speaking of Volition, and getting back to your question, I can tell you that Volition took a really fresh approach to Saints Row this time around. I think
Really?
it's evident by that awesome trailer that they went back to the drawing board and essentially created everything from scratch. We got new characters, new city, new gangs to take on, the whole deal. So I play the boss. That's the character that the player becomes. And the boss, along with their three friends, Nina, Kevin, and Eli. The
You
whole
get to
group
create
right
your
there,
character?
they go on this wild ride to create their own criminal empire, to be self-made. That's their whole mantra, right? Basically, it's all about earning your own success.
You mentioned the city. We can see it behind us. Tell us a bit about this city. Where is it? What is it?
Well, Volition created this brand new, super vibrant, awesome fictional city called Santo Ileso. It's set in the American Southwest, and this city is just absolutely riddled with violence and crime, and you're thrown right in the thick of it, right off the bat, driving, shooting, fighting, you know, just hustling your way to the top, whichever way you choose. And it's really looking like Santo Ileso is the biggest and best Saints Row playground that they've ever created. It's really awesome.
You mentioned all the activity in the city. Obviously, we have
Gameplay.
to ask about gangs, rivals. What can you tell us about the action in the city?
Right. Well, we have three main gangs, and they already have a really strong hold over Santo Ileso. And one of them, Los Panteros, you actually saw in the trailer just then. And all of the gangs are incredibly dangerous, but that goes without saying, right? And they're really strong, and they're all really different from one another in interesting ways. They're all unique from one another. And the point is, which I think everyone can guess, you gotta fight them and defeat them all to reach
Show
your goals.
don't tell.
Well, we
Show
are
don't
excited
tell.
to learn more about this game. I think I'm saying everything that everyone online is saying. It's like, but we want to see the game.
Yes, please.
Bryce, you got anything more for us?
Yes, I actually do. I've got another exclusive for y'all. You know, I got to keep everybody hyped for this reboot. So I got a little taste of what the game actually looks
Really?
like. So buckle
A little
up and
taste.
get ready for another wild ride.
I want a
with
proper
Saints Row.
gameplay
Amazing.
demo.
Bryce Charles, thank you so much for joining us. Here it is, a little sneak preview of the gameplay of Saints Row.
This is where all our dreams come true.
Oh, it looks like. Oh, looks like Watch Dogs. That really reminded me of Watch Dogs then.
And now it's time for another brand new game announcement.
First, they conquered humanity's greatest evil.
What?
And she lay in rest.
Marvel, obviously. What is it?
They vanquished threats from beyond our stars. And she lay in rest.
Oh, Captain Marvel. They're making a Captain Marvel.
If you'd be so kind.
Is that Ghost Rider? Is it like Marvel Alliance type thing? Marvel's Ultimate Alliance? I reckon so.
Now our nightmares have come for us. And she must awaken.
For copyright. Oh, it's Blade. I just don't give a shit about CGI trailers.
Mother.
Fucker. It's quite an easy song to play this, actually, on the guitar. Marvel Midnight Suns. 2K. For Axis. What did they do? I forgot. No gameplay. These games are out in like 6 months and there's no gameplay. Watch the world gameplay debut September 1st.
There you go. The next Marvel game has been revealed, and joining us now to tell us a bit more about Midnight Suns is Jake Solomon from Firaxis. Hey, Jake, thank you so much for joining us here on O&L. Now, we saw a lot of characters in that trailer from Marvel, as well as some new faces. Who was that character being resurrected, and how does that tie into this game?
Thank you, Jeff, and we're very excited to finally be able to talk about this. That character that you saw resurrected is the Hunter. That's an entirely new superhero that we designed with Marvel to be fully customizable, so the player can put themselves into Midnight Suns and lead all those heroes you saw up against the
is it the
ultimate evil
XCOM
in our
thing?
universe, which is
the
Lilith,
Marvel
the
XCOM game.
I love you made a new superhero. Now, many fans are familiar with your work on the XCOM
Oh yeah,
franchise,
it's this thing.
so
Yeah,
I'm curious.
We've
Everyone
heard
wants to
about
know,
this.
what's the style of gameplay? What kind of game is this?
Midnight Suns is a tactics RPG.
Yeah.
So you're not just fighting alongside.
See, I didn't get that
these
at all
legends of
from
the, Marvel
the
universe
trailer.
that we all know and love, but you're actually living alongside them. And the relationships that you form with those heroes, the heroes of your choice, are as important as the items and the abilities that you bring into combat. And we are really excited to show gameplay on September 1st, with the game coming out March 20th.
You have the whole world
I love
watching
we get to see
you.
more soon. Jake,
Why don't
thank
you
so
do
much
it
for joining
now?
us today.
Well, thank you, Jeff, for having us on Opening Night Live.
To hear more from Jake, check out IGN's post-show and the gameplay reveal on September 1st. Now, last week, Call of Duty Vanguard was announced for release on November 5th. And this weekend, the PlayStation Alpha will be live with the Champion Hill mode. But now it's time to get the first ever look
Jeff,
at the campaign
you should know better.
in action. And to do that, we are joined by Dave Swenson from Sledgehammer Games and Laura Bailey, one of the stars of the
Why is
show.
Laura Bailey
the winner
in
last
the
year
new
of
Call of
Best
Duty?
Performance at the Game Awards. Great to have you guys with us. We are so excited to get into the real gameplay. But first, Dave, you guys did Call of Duty World War II a couple years ago, 2017 at Sledgehammer. Now you're going back to
it was
WW2.
fucking awful.
How is Vanguard different than what you did before?
First of all, I gotta say it's awesome to be here. So thank you so much.
Thanks for coming out.
And it's also like it's super, thrilling to be able to represent the team behind Vanguard. So Vanguard is a totally new take on World War II. World War II is known for huge epic
What do you mean, a
battles
new
on big
take on World War
battlefields.
II?
And those happen not only in the Western Front, but also in the Eastern Front, in the Pacific, in North Africa. And in Vanguard, you're going to be able to go to all of those locations.
What you do is
and
you play as the
But for the team,
pigeons
something
that were sending all the
resonated
messages.
even more with us were the real stories of the real people who fought in World War II. So these are diverse people from all around the globe, and I don't know, there's something very inspiring about these true stories. Now, some of the most interesting people that we discovered in our research were those men and women who were part of the original Special Forces teams. And so Call of Duty Vanguard is going to tell their story, tell the story of the birth of Special Forces.
Well, Laura, we saw last week the reveal that you're going to be in this game, which is, I know it's been a lifelong dream of yours to be in a Call of Duty.
It has.
Your character, it ties into what Dave's talking about. Tell us about your character, Paulina Petrova.
Yes, I am thrilled to be in my first Call of Duty game. It's crazy because there's not, a lot of female roles in media about historical war for obvious reasons. And that's one of the things that struck me about Paulina, and when I started researching for the role, was how many women were actually in the Soviet army in World War II. There were
So why didn't they
tank
actually get a
operators, and there were
fucking Russian
fighter pilots,
to
and some
do
of them, like Paulina, were
her?
snipers. And so it's just really cool to get to play a character that pays homage to someone like Lyudmila Pavlichenko, who is and was one of the deadliest snipers of all time.
All right. Well, I love that you guys take the reality, but obviously put the Call of Duty spin on it. Let's talk a bit about what you guys are going to show today. I know, Treyarch's working on zombies. You guys are working on an awesome campaign. We saw some multiplayer this weekend, but now we're going to do.
We heard about all the
level
horrific shit
playthrough of a
happening
bunch
at
of stuff,
Activision.
in the game. What are we about to
Which
see
we're not
here?
going to mention
So
ever
as I
again.
mentioned earlier, the Vanguard campaign is telling the story of the birth of Special Forces. And that leads right into multiplayer. On day one, there's going to be 20 maps so that people can go in and play their favorite Special Forces operators, one of which is Paulina Petrova.
There you go.
And so what we're going to show today, which we're really excited to show, this is gameplay. This was captured in engine. And we're going to show Paulina's story. Now, the Vanguard campaign starts with the team, Paulina Petrova and her team, on their first Special Forces mission going into Berlin right at the end of the war in April of 1945. But this wasn't the start of the war for Paulina. Paulina started the war as a nurse on the Eastern Front. And so what we're going to see right now is Stalingrad. We're going to see Paulina
The problem
in
is
Stalingrad
that it actually
and
looks
view her experience
a little
when Stalingrad
quite
was
good,
invaded by the Germans.
which is the problem.
Laura, any setup here for what point in Paulina's life or character arc we're going to see?
Yeah, I mean, at the start of the game, you really see her as a total badass. She's no nonsense. Nothing rattles her, and that's not an act. She's seen it all. She's looked the devil in the eye and said, "I'm coming for you." And in this level, you really get to see what makes her become that way. She's bright and almost innocent in her outlook, and shit happens.
Welcome to Call of Duty. We're going to show you all the people you can shoot in the head and get kill streaks.
Going to get this extended look at Call of Duty Vanguard. Enjoy.
Bloody hell, that was a crazy ride. FOV, as low as humanly possible. Destructible environments. Climbing on shit. It's got first-person platforming. Like fucking Dying Light or something. Look at that motion blur. Jesus. Don't knock the plants off. Papa. God, the FOV is so low. Of course, the only fucking gameplay demo we're gonna get is from a fucking Call of Duty game, where we all know what it's gonna look like anyway. Get home. Objective complete. Red jelly. Got blind fire now. Got your leaning shit. Why are you using that in a such enclosed environment? Whee! Nobody plays like this. Nobody looks around like that. How strange that they've done that. Nobody heard her coming down the vent? Or the mailbox pipe thing? How weird. God, the FOV changes are really jarring. Molotov. Just so generic. This could be any World War II shooter. This could be like enemy front. All I know. 1 hour earlier. I can't believe this is taking up so much of the fucking show. Oh, the lighting looks fucking terrible there. Jesus. That looks awful. Corpse for duty.
Something special. Come on, get in line. Valina, over here. Медсестра Petrova.
Why are you speaking English? I'm Russian. What is that? Oh, I wonder. We're in a war. What could it possibly be? Yeah. Yeah, she hasn't said a word yet. Apart from Papa. But they're really shoehorning in this climbing stuff everywhere. Well, that's some shoddy craftsmanship. Couldn't take the weight of a normal human. Look at this! Look at this! Who has a fucking wall that has so many bricks sticking out of it that you can climb on like that? Slidey, 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 slidey. Whee! Plane. Why is it so zoomed in? Because the FOV is like 65 or something. The multiplayer trailer looked better that they showed off.
Next up, a surprise for you guys. Halo Infinite.
Hey!
I had a lot of fun a few weeks ago in the
Why
first
wasn't it at the
multiplayer
Xbox
tech test,
thing
which was a
yesterday?
huge success. And now, let's enter the world of Halo Infinite's multiplayer.
Oh, I want to see the campaign. We want to see the revamped campaign because it looked shite last time. Where's London? Look. Fucking Elizabeth Tower. On a CGI fucking trailer again. What's the point? We need a story cutscene for the multiplayer for some reason.
To win. To be a Spartan.
What
What is a Spartan?
What is cloud gaming?
A Spartan is a symbol.
Get out of my way.
Where there is none. In times of darkness, we are hope.
Who?
And together.
Maybe if you spent more time on the game instead of these CGI trailers, it wouldn't have been delayed so much.
Candidates, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
I can't hear you.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Again.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Good. Who's first?
To tell us more, I'm excited to welcome Joseph Staten, the head of creative for Halo Infinite. Hi, Joseph. How you doing?
Jeff, how you been? It's great to be with you in person.
Yes, thank you so much for coming down all the way from Seattle. I know
Yeah.
you guys are working very hard on the game, but you made the trek to Opening Night Live, and it means a lot to us. What did we just see there?
So
A
that
CGI
was the
trailer.
introduction to Halo Infinite multiplayer's first free-to-play season, where
What
you'll
the
meet
f-
Commander Agrina, the leader of a whole new generation of Spartans.
Why?
And Agrina is a key character
Seasons
as you begin
and
your own personal
stupid
Spartan
stories
journey that will
in
continue from
multiplayer.
season to season.
Wow, it looks great. Speaking of multiplayer,
Yep.
the tests, I was playing a couple weeks ago, tons of fun. I know.
Oh, did you play?
Yes,
That's
and the
great.
team had, I think, a lot of great feedback from the fans. It's real, and I think everyone wants to know how is development going on the game.
Yeah, well, like you said, we started flighting our
Badly.
multiplayer earlier this month. And I got to say, it was great to see the positive reaction and all the energy that came out of the test. And I just want to thank everybody for jumping in and playing. At the same time, we're putting the finishing touches on our most wide open and adventure-filled Halo campaign ever.
Show it
And
then.
today, I would like to announce that Halo Infinite's campaign and
We know
multiplayer
it was
will launch
leaked
together
already.
on
This is why
December
these
8th
are so fucking stupid
December
because they
8th,
stuff
it's
gets
real.
leaked
Coming this
like
holiday,
a
just
few
as you
hours
promised.
before
Well,
the
I know you and
show.
the team have been working so hard
It's pointless.
to land this and exciting the campaign and
Yeah.
multiplayer will both be coming this year because it's kind of an important year. It's the 20th anniversary of Xbox and Halo, right?
That's right. It's a big year. And for this 20th anniversary, we might have something a little special up our sleeves.
Oh, okay.
Not
well,
special enough to
shall
put
we take a
co-op in the
look?
game
Why
at
don't we?
launch.
Let's do it.
Get ready.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it's another controller. Another controller.
Fucking hell. That's some controller.
Yeah, definitely. Now, Jeff, it wouldn't be an anniversary celebration.
You tried so
if we
hard
didn't
to make
do
that sound
one
exciting
more
then.
thing.
Oh, there's more.
Just one.
Okay, here's the last thing, I think. All right,
That's
Jeff,
some
thank you very much.
controller.
Take a look
Thanks,
at this.
This is Spartan 117. Can anyone hear me? Over.
Can anybody hear me?
We need to fight.
It's a fucking model. It's a model, isn't it? It's just a model.
Get ready.
So, what we have that is special for you is buying fucking plastic tat that will go on your shelf and just collect dust. I know it's an Xbox. Why would you want... Who buys these when they've already got one? The truth is, lots of people, and I don't know why. Why? You don't need more than one. It's ludicrous. And another controller.
Okay, next up, it's time for another brand new game announcement. An unholy but adorable union between developer Massive Monster and Devolver Digital. This roguelike action-adventure is set in a super cute and undeniably dark world. Coming next year, here is the exclusive reveal of Cult of the Lamb.
The game won't look like the art. Well, it actually does look a bit like the art. Holy shit, that's a first. But it's another fucking roguelike. Looks like Don't Starve. As well. We're only half an hour into the show. I thought we were like an hour and a half into the show.
We love to show off games made by big teams on Opening Night Live and also small teams, like one person. This next game was first previewed at Gamescom 2020, and now this single developer, a 30-year-old father in Poland, is back to show us an update on a really exciting game that caught my eye for its over-the-top action. It is coming next year to consoles, PC, and Xbox Game Pass. I hope you enjoy it. It's a little over the top, but it looks so fun. This is Midnight Fight Express.
Did we see this? I think we saw this yesterday, yeah. This look really good. Super fluid animations. Saw the mouse then at one point.
Remember, no Russia.
Remember, no
I
Russia.
got my pizza. I got my manhole. That must mean it's TMNT Shredder's
Where's the
Revenge
pizza?
time. Now, earlier this year, this game captured our imaginations and hearts with its reveal, bringing those righteous ninjas to PC and Nintendo Switch in 2022. Today, we've got the reveal of a new playable character. That's right, who is set for some action-packed combat against Foot Clan's devious soldiers, including the reveal of team attacks, watch for that, and yes, the ability to revive a turtle via strategic use of pizza.
Oh my god, you can play as, what's her face? I don't remember what her name is. April O'Neil. Rats. What about the master, the rat master who teaches them? I'm not really into beat 'em ups, really.
This year, I am happy to welcome Natasha Becker from Webedia as our co-host, who will be updating you on all things Gamescom, including the Gamescom Awards and what's in store for fans at Gamescom Digital. Take it away, Natasha.
Einen wunderschönen guten Abend aus Deutschland. Hello and greetings from Germany. I'm Natasha Becker and I'm super excited to be here hosting this show with you, Jeff, even though we are thousands of miles apart. Yes, Gamescom is once again a digital event, but that does not mean we can't have just as much fun as we would IRL in Cologne. To bring Gamescom to you, we have put together an awesome online program with lots of live streams, announcements, interactive elements, giveaways and more. For our German viewers, my colleagues and I will be live on YouTube and Twitch on Thursday and Friday, 2 p.m. till 10 p.m. Central European summertime, with loads of new and exciting stuff, interviews, gameplay demos, fun activities, games, trailers and more. And for our entire international audience, there will be all of that plus even more goodies and prizes to redeem on the Gamescom Now website. Just register on the Gamescom Now website and you can redeem all the free stuff, create your own schedule tailored to your interests, and participate in the Gamescom Epics quests that will unlock the vaults where we have hidden the really good prizes. The best thing about that? Both the Gamescom Now website
They've hidden all the
and
gameplay in the
live streams
vault.
for Gamescom 2021 are completely free. But for now, let's see what else we've got in store for you today.
Oh, this game looked fucking rubbish.
Can I Play That was founded to answer that very question for disabled players. And now, thanks to the hard work of game developers and disabled advocates, more and more the answer to that question is yes, you can. But there's still work to be done.
We specialise in accessibility coverage for reviews, features, news, but we don't just stop there.
Our workshops help studios expand their knowledge about accessibility and inclusivity in games and communities. Writers, community managers, and user researchers learn best practices for every aspect of their work.
Red Bull, no.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Do not drink Red Bull.
Up next, a beloved
horrific.
Sega franchise celebrates 20 years of monkey magic when Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania launches on October 5th. As you've probably seen online, there are some great guest characters in the release, including Beat from Jet Set Radio, Sonic and Tails, and someone else who is set to join the Monkey Gang later this year. Check this out.
Party games? Party games? Party games? What, it's Super Monkey Ball Party, basically. Like Mario Party. $12 party games for what? 50 quid? Oh. Oh. Oh no.
Let's roll out.
Is that from that Ballon Wonderland game? Oh, Persona 5. Oh. I thought that was Ballon Wonderland. October 5th.
Okay, next up, a game started by 2 Stanford University students out of their dorm. This summer, their first release, Splitgate, started setting records with the open beta. More than 10 million downloads across PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Blending the best of arena shooters with the fun of Portals, tonight it's about to get even more interesting with the reveal of Season 0, which is dropping right now, with a new map, Carmen Station 3, the new infection mode, and so much more. Check it out.
Kind of reminds me of that Nexus game, whatever it was called, Nexius, which came out years ago and didn't take off at all. You can shoot people through portals. Yeah, Nex is kind of reminds me of that a little bit. I mean, it's free. You can just go download it and try it out. Really, you don't really need much.
And now here's a brand new look at Riders Republic from Ubisoft.
I've got access to the beta for this, but I haven't. You got to sign an NDA to play it and shit. So I said, fuck that.
Standing on the stage, got the whole place rocking. It's popping, no stopping. Standing on the station, hotel hopping.
Hey man, I've been hearing a lot about you. Displaying lots and lots of potential. Whew, I'm Suki, by the way. I spent years competing at the highest level. What I discovered is that there's so much more to the Republic than meets the eye. So that adventure, exploration, and connecting with the outdoors on a whole new level. This place is called the Riders Ridge. It's the heart and soul of the Republic. Team up with friends, other riders, and compete against each other. Yep. It's Up to you to prove your worth in the Republic. Take on sponsored events or pit yourself against other riders in the biggest, most competitive mass races. As the wins roll in, you'll attract bigger sponsors, better gear, and earn your spot among the best riders the Ridge community has to offer. I really like to introduce you to someone. This is Brett. He's kind of a big deal.
Brett.
Ski, wingsuit, legendary status in all three. He's always looking for riders who have the potential to become champions.
Okay, Sparky. If you can show me you've got what it takes, then I'm willing to give you a shot.
I mean, the gameplay they showed off at E3 looks super janky.
Don't worry. We got your back. Now go get him.
But you have to sign an NDA because they're dicks and anti-consumer.
The Riders Republic beta started a few days ago for a selection of registered players who challenged each other in this massive multiplayer outdoor sports playground. And we have some more news to share. I'm happy to announce that starting now until August 28th, the beta is open for everyone for free on PC
Well, then
and
surely
consoles.
you're able
invited to join
to stream it
frantic
then,
50-player
surely.
mass races, compete in a variety of multiplayer modes, or to free roam in open world set within some of the most famous U.S. national parks. The game releases this fall on October 28th. To learn more, check out ridersrepublic.com. And now, let's check back in with Natasha.
Okay, let's get to our first award. There
Awards,
are a lot of great
fuck's
games
sake.
coming to Xbox in the next few months, and we have narrowed it down to 3 very strong contenders.
Nothing's out yet.
Which one of them will take the Gamescom award home tonight? The nominees for Best Microsoft Xbox Game are the action RPG Elden Ring by From Software.
But it's not a Microsoft
Ubisoft's
game.
first-person
What?
shooter,
That doesn't make
Far
any
Cry
sense.
6, the long-awaited Halo Infinite from 343 Industries. And the winner for Best Microsoft Xbox Game 2021 is Halo Infinite.
Oh, no shit,
Congratulations.
because that is an actual Xbox game, unlike the other two, which are not.
And I'm Damon Kahn, lead producer of multiplayer on Halo Infinite.
It's rigged.
And together,
It's
along
fucking
with all
rigged.
343, we want to thank you for naming Halo Infinite Best Xbox Game.
Since our start together 20 years ago, Halo has been synonymous with Xbox, and we look to continue that tradition as we move towards our launch this holiday.
And we want to thank the fans. Some of you got a chance to play the tech preview recently. Just know that there's more on the way.
Lastly, a giant thanks to the team. Without your tireless dedication, we wouldn't be here.
Thank you.
Game Pass. Well, I'm playing Psychonauts 2 later on the Game Pass, so yeah. A trebuchet, a superior siege weapon. Apparently the ancient version on Game Pass, or the Ascent, sorry, the Ascent version on Game Pass is terrible compared to the Steam version. So you're getting worse versions that you can't keep, that will come off, and you can't access the files. Scorn? Is that full 2021? Is that actually coming out? I want to see more of that Scorn. Redfall, which we've seen no gameplay for either, just CGI. Stalker 2, which I don't believe that's real gameplay. Starfield, we haven't seen any gameplay for that either. Xbox, we really want you to use our stuff because Sony are destroying us.
Red Bull gives you wings.
It also gives you headaches and makes you feel sick. Is it a Souls game? No. Be a dragon? I can be a dragon. Ooh. Oh, it's like Panzer Dragoon. Be a warrior. Founders Pack. Fucking Jesus. Just release a game. Strikers Inc. The Unreal Engine. Oh, what is this? Football? Football? Free to play? Fair to play? Coming soon. UFL?
Hello, folks.
Yeah,
My name is
football.
Eugene. I'm the CEO at Strikers Inc. Our studio has been founded to change the world of football simulation games forever. I'd like to introduce you to UFL, a global online football league that will be available for free on all major console platforms. The key to success in UFL is your skill on and off the pitch. That's what we call fair to play gaming. Can't wait to share more, so stay tuned and have a fantastic Gamescom experience.
Hey!
It has been
Yay!
a full year since we've had an update on Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. The first time you get to play all 9 films in one game. And looks like everyone's come out tonight. Jar Jar.
No, Jar Jar doesn't
everybody.
exist.
All right, that changes today, though. with a
There's only
brand
3
new look
films.
At the game. We're
There's,
so excited
there's only
to
3
show this
films.
to
What are you talking
Check
about?
it out.
Also, what about the spin-offs? Rogue One and Solo.
Promise me you will train the boy.
You're about to be taken.
I was once a Jedi Knight. The same as your father.
How did my father die?
Ready are you? No, you are ready.
Okay, it looks a bit more janky than it did the last time they showed it off.
The war is just beginning, and I will not be the last Jedi. Reach out.
Touch faith. Whoa. Sweet. I definitely want to play this. Is it got like open world again? Oh yeah. And I can actually experience the last 2, well, I can experience the trilogy in the last 2 films. Because I don't bloody, I haven't seen them. I've only seen the 3, the original 3, and Force Awakens. When's it out? Out now. Spring? Bloody hell.
No patience.
That's still quite a
He
far
is not
away.
ready.
I am ready. Ben, I could be a Jedi. Ben, tell him I'm ready.
It was still more funny when they didn't talk.
For the past 2 years, Next Studios in Shanghai have been bringing to life their vision for a new style of shooter experience on PC, a game called Synced Off Planet. It's a new kind of companion shooter where teamwork and tactics are important, but so are the enemy nanos you can weaponize and have fight on your side. Tomorrow, I'll be hosting a special Gamescom showcase with lots of in-depth info on Synced Off Planet. But right now, here's the re-revealed trailer for Synced Off Planet.
Reveal. When you have to do that, you know you fucked up. Is it CGI again? I don't even know what it was. I don't remember this
The
at all.
Morpheus chip. A revolutionary implant that bridged biological and digital. Soon they found a way to rearrange matter, but it went wrong. We were surrounded by nanos, and they turned on us. Billions of lives lost, the world we knew, over. But we found a way to sync with nanos.
Nanomachines, son.
To control them. Now the remaining survivors are fighting back. Those of us left are trying to get on shuttles headed for the only safe place. Off-planet.
So you've
and the tech that almost destroyed us
revealed it, and yet you still have no fucking gameplay to show.
might just save us.
What's the point? What's the fucking point?
Next up, another
Oh, God.
fun surprise for you guys, the Outlast Trials. In this horror survival game, you play part of the Murkoff Corporation. You're a test subject in a controlled training facility in the middle of the Cold War era. Red Barrels up in my home country of Canada has been hard at work on this game where you can face the trials solo or with up to 3 others in multiplayer. And tonight, I am so honored to world premiere the brand new trailer for this game launching in 2022.
Actual game footage.
I want you to know that you are safe. I'm your friend. Why did you come here?
Duck, duck, goose.
You presented yourself as able-bodied and eager to make improvements. Wicked child! But your behavior... Don't fight the process. I'll learn you! We're all working to unlock your potential. You can't hide from me. Your new self.
I mean, I don't really see much gameplay here. It's all quick cuts and canned camera angles.
Of society. Thank you for volunteering for the therapy. We are all going to get better. Together.
Bloody hell.
Next up, something a little lighter. We're going to head into the creature-collecting open world of Dokkaevi from Pearl Abyss in South Korea. This unique, vibrant world looks absolutely beautiful. What you're about to see is actual gameplay footage from this action-adventure experience where you befriend these adorable beings
Actual
to gain strength
gameplay
from people's
footage. Actual gameplay footage. Actual in-game gameplay footage.
It's gonna be special. 새로운 날이야. 어쩐지 좋은 일이 생길 것만 같아. 두근두근거려. 새로운 널 만날 생각에.
Really? Where's the actual bloody... Is that what it actually looks like? Where's the UI? We had like 2 seconds of gameplay then. Gameplay. What? Shit. And the graphics look ridiculous, but... What the shit's going on? The frame rate looks terrible. God, the frame rate is just atrocious. Who greenlights these trailers if they're running this badly? I mean, the graphics look ridiculous. But like, it could be like, I don't know if it's a free-to-play game or a pay-to-play game. if it's a free-to-play game, it could be really predatory and all that, but if it's a buy-to-play game, it might be alright. So far, we're just seeing a lot of traversal, really. Mechanics. Which is cool, because if your game world isn't fun to get around, then it's probably not a very good game to begin with. I mean, the combat is very poor running. I can't fucking tell what's going on in the combat. It's an absolute mess. God, it runs terribly. Look how bad it runs. No, leave that thing alone, whatever it is. I mean, like, it actually looks insane, but, I mean, I don't know. Where's the UI? Like, the traversal stuff looks awesome. Like, it's so important to get the traversal mechanics right. Because that's what you're doing most of the time. You're just running around most of the time in games. So if it's not fun to just run around, then I don't really want to play it. Long trailer. I worry about it. Is it going to be free to play? If it's using the Black Desert online engine, is it going to be free to play? Because then it could be fucking ruined by that. I want it to be like a buy to play game.
That one looks so fun. Back at Summer Game Fest, Jeff Goldblum joined me to reveal Jurassic World Evolution 2.
Yes,
now it's time to find out about the release date and get
Goldblum.
a first look at the gameplay of this simulation that lets you take charge of one of the greatest theme parks of all time.
Okay, a massively multiplayer online role-playing game. Coming out on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. That's not running on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. No way. That doc was announced in 2019. And that's the first I've heard of it. What the shit? Dope V, whatever it's called. And it's coming to mobile devices in 2022. How the hell is that going to be running on mobile? It's a free to play MMORPG. I really worry about it then. I'd rather it's just a single player pay to play game. It does look really good. I just worry about, you know, the progression and like the grind and the pay to play stuff with it and all that.
Welcome to Jurassic World.
Pay to win shit. Because Black Desert does not have good reviews at all.
Far Cry is a franchise known for its incredible villains. And with Far Cry 6, the team at Ubisoft has perhaps found Hollywood's greatest villain. From Breaking Bad to The Mandalorian, Emmy-nominated actor Giancarlo Esposito leads a talented cast as the dictator Anton Castillo. Anton is willing to sacrifice his own people to turn his country into a paradise for his
I'm talking about Far Cry 4's villain. Vast was rubbish, I thought.
Join the guerrillas who oppose him in their fight across the island nation of Yara. If you like a deep story with compelling characters, Far Cry 6 should be at the top of your list later this year. let's take a closer look with the world premiere story trailer for Far Cry 6 coming this October.
Story trailer for Far Cry game. Really? Really?
Miss Tilly, I'm afraid I only have a few minutes.
Let's get right to it.
Hmm.
Yesterday, your network, Yaravision, was hijacked by rebels.
Oh, don't shoot!
They called for the liberation of so-called outcasts from Viviro labor camps. Is Viviro produced with slave labor?
Viviro saves millions of lives. Do you think that those lives care where it comes from?
You were imprisoned at the age of 13, the same age as Diego. You spend a lot of time with your father.
He is a great teacher. A lion finds calm before the kill.
Fire me!
I understand you were forced to endure 15 years of hard labor, pruning tobacco. I hear you still have the blade.
When Yara becomes paradise, my methods, no one will care.
You are the only survivor? I watched Castillo order a whole boat of our people shot to death. Get as far away as you can from that psychopath. All of you. A revolution is not won by the fearless.
It's won by the feared.
Welcome to Libertad, Danny.
I have a vision.
No more head.
To rebuild
I mean, it looks
paradise.
last gen. That's the problem.
Viviro, the most effective treatment for cancer the world has ever seen. Grown within our precious tobacco. But our paradise comes at a cost. This our enemies will never understand.
Out. Now.
Your safety zone. You want me to kill Anton Castillo? Kill a dictator who has raped our land and turned our people into slaves? Thinking about it. What about you?
You're gonna be a fucking guerrilla legend!
I am not fearless. But I promise you one thing. I will be fearless.
There are lions and there are lambs. Rule or be ruled. You are a lion. And we eat the fucking lambs.
October 7th. Not very far away.
I cannot wait to play that game and see Giancarlo in it. All right, now it's time to catch up on Blood Hunt. We showed you this free-to-play Battle Royale game from Shark Mob back at Summer Game Fest, and it just keeps looking better. Depending on which clan allegiance you go for when creating your own vampire, your playstyle can dramatically change, allowing for a broad range of ways to survive the night. So tonight, we're going to get introduced to one of these clans and their traits.
Apparently, it's people like it, I think. I've heard people like it.
A scenic skyline. A striking garment, perfectly fit.
I mean, this was supposed to be out after
Charms
Vampire of the Masquerade
encounter.
Bloodlines 2. But because that got delayed, this is actually out before that.
A rallying cry in the heat of battle. An encouraging voice in a time of need. Stunning radiance that overwhelms the senses.
I like how it's... A lot of Battle Royale games are quite slow and you can't really dodge bullets. In this one, it's like maybe you can actually move around a bit more and dodge bullets properly. Dodge attacks.
A humbled foe begging for mercy. Some die for beauty. We kill for it. We are artists. We are Toreador.
Early access. Oh, for fuck's sake. You got to pay for the early access?
After a successful alpha period of testing and improving the game, the developers at Shark Mob are now ready for the next step. Early access on Steam begins September 7th. Catch all the details and sign up now at bloodhunt.com. All right, up next, We all love a good amusement park, and we've missed them this past year. Well, now it's time to give you the world premiere announcement of Park Beyond, a brand new take on theme park management simulations from Bandai Namco and Limbic Entertainment, coming in 2022 to PC and next-gen consoles.
So, be honest. It's another classic, eh?
It's a little old-fashioned, don't you think?
Oh, nonsense! Everything's brand new! They haven't made most of these rides since the 80s, for, some reason.
The reason is that nobody wants to ride them anymore. But it's okay. I think we just need a little help.
Get off my penis.
Oh, yes. Very impressive. Oh, the engineering is going to cost an arm and a leg. You remind me of the Visioneer I used to be. This roller coaster, I can feel the magic of it already.
Vertical drops with enough G's to make you giddy? Thrilling bursts of speed? Is this even possible?
Does it matter?
Impossification!
Very colourful. It's very nice to look at.
Our success depends on your creativity, my friend.
No actual gameplay though, so.
First announced last year at the PlayStation Future of Gaming event, Jet, The Far Shore, comes from Super Brothers and Pine Scented, an interstellar space adventure where you explore a mysterious planet in the hopes of carving out a future for a civilization on the brink of extinction.
Do these people know that they're making
got an
actual
exclusive new
games
look
where you
and
play
a
them?
release date. Jet
with
is coming to
gameplay?
PS5, PS4, and Epic Games Store on October 5th.
Well, I feel like I've seen this a million times already.
Centaur, Elmi Foxton.
Von world shanene fonts, lies les nene.
Yamist, Anfars, Zion Vaswa.
Doizen, Kashish, and Aishavikawa. Ed Loma, Moshten Ben. Traujenimsi, Vokazi Prosed.
Banyamal, Kabiremba. Urbin Valdig, Monbashen Sal.
Shis vistinera, dendeo. Jacobem, Digman autoglyph.
Hamesta, Vatuare. Haha, Manfor. Amfa, Duninatlas.
No Xbox? No.
Right now, it's time for an important development update from Guerrilla about their highly anticipated PlayStation game,
Ooh.
Horizon
Oh my God.
Forbidden West.
Something in the way you move.
Hi everyone, hope you're enjoying the show so far. My name is Matthijs de Jonge, Game Director on Horizon Forbidden West. I'm here today to share some exciting news on our upcoming sequel. It's been a few months since we at Guerrilla were able to share our first gameplay experience as part of PlayStation State of Play, giving you a glimpse of where Aloy's journey will take her next, and showcasing exciting new elements like swimming, free climbing, expanded melee combat, and more.
You look
At that
pretty good.
time, Horizon Forbidden West had just passed a major milestone, and we had entered the final stage of development. On track, but a bit uncertain if we would be able to polish the game to the level of quality that we strive for. It's no surprise that our teams were hugely impacted by the global pandemic. We've been adjusting to new workflows and other challenges while keeping our teams safe and prioritizing a healthy
I've never heard of it.
balance. But today we can finally confirm that our long-awaited sequel will come to both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 on the 18th of February 2022.
God, everything's coming out in February. Fuck me. It's gonna be a jam-packed early year.
Pre-orders to
Fuck
start
me.
next week on the 2nd of September. We're so grateful to you, our amazing fans, for your unwavering support. We know how much you're looking forward to reuniting with Aloy and her friends, continuing her story and exploring a new and dangerous world. Your passion, fan art, cosplay, virtual photography and videos have meant the world to all of us. Before we go, there's one more thing to share with you, and it's something our community has been asking about for a while now. The patch for 60 FPS support for Horizon Zero Dawn on PlayStation 5 is live right now, and you can find
You
more
could have done that
information
fucking
on our
earlier when
social
I
channels.
was playing the DLC,
From all
you
of us at
dicks.
Guerrilla and PlayStation, thank you for all your support and enjoy the rest of the show.
Right, God of War. New
Amazon's
World. Bloody
New
hell.
World is set to take us to the mystical land of Eternum on September 28th after a successful summer of playtests. Now we've got a brand new look at this MMORPG as it heads towards its open beta on September 9th. And if you're watching on Twitch, make sure to connect your account to get the Twitch drop of the Verdant Trapper apparel skin by watching 15 minutes of this very show. And after the world premiere, check out my interview with game director Scott Lane. Take a look.
Well, premiere of what? And this game's been... People have played it already.
The stories you've heard,
They are true. All of them.
they don't tell the whole truth. The island is indeed a place of legend. There is power and vast riches as well. But many who've sought to claim them have simply vanished without a trace. Your ship is stocked and your crew assembled. Chart your course and your fate. We can pretend no longer. This corruption.
Reminds me of Greedfall. It was, you know, an MMO.
I will say a prayer for the souls of your crew.
Open beta. Ooh, an open beta. Maybe. We'll see. If it launches.
That was the Gamescom trailer for New World, and joining me now is the game director from New World, Scott Lane. Scott, how you doing?
I'm great, Jeff. How are you?
I'm great. You guys had a very successful closed beta test this summer, right? Tell us about it.
Yeah, we were thrilled and humbled by how that went. You know, over 1 million people showed up to play, and there were 2 billion minutes watched on Twitch. And it was just so fun for the team to get to play alongside everyone, watch those streamers, and we got so much good feedback. The team's even more focused on shipping a great game than they were before.
Now, the game is coming out September 28th, but before then, there will be a public beta for fans?
Yeah, we're opening it up to the public from September 9th through the 12th. So if you're not familiar with New World, come check it out. And if you want more information on how to participate, you can go to www.newworld.com.
Before we go, I want to ask you about post-launch content. What do you have planned for players after September 28th?
Well, we are completely committed to making Eternum
Unless
a
it
living,
fails,
breathing
and
world
then
that players will
we'll
come
close
back
it
to
down
again and again for
immediately,
years to come.
like we did
So
with
for us, launch is
what was
really
that
the
game?
beginning.
What was
It's
that
day
Amazon
one.
game
We're going to continue to
that
add
died like
features
immediately?
well beyond launch, and we're going
I
to
played
continue
it.
engaging with
Crucible,
the players
yeah.
to help drive our goals and where we take the game. I can't get specific on what we're talking about, but I can give you some hints. Players have already been asking for more supernatural elements and more weapons, so we got a pretty cool way to combine those into a deliverable that they'll see shortly after launch. And then players have been asking for more group content and expeditions, so we're working toward that as well. And then, you know, with the holidays right around the corner, I'm pretty excited to see what that might look like on Eternum.
All right, thanks so much for joining us, Scott.
Thanks, Jeff.
Earlier, we had some big Marvel game news, and today also marks the release of another Marvel game. Marvel is known for memorable characters and amazing storytelling. This next game is something that is sure to excite fans around the world. Today marks the release of Marvel's first open-world action RPG on mobile, an ambitious new game that allows players to customize their favorite superhero and experience a brand new action-packed story. Let's take a look at this exclusive launch trailer for Marvel Future Revolution, available to download today for free from the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
It's a mobile game. A mobile game.
It was an honor saving the world with you all. Take care of it, my friends.
Earths from different dimensions have merged into one.
Whoa! Who are you? A friend from the neighborhood.
Dubba 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 in the neighborhood. Actual mobile gameplay. Look at that. You can see the fucking store icon in the top right hand corner. But the cart. Fucking hell.
On your knees.
I have come for your help, my sister. Bring it on. Let's turn up the heat!
This is a war we'll have to fight together. Welcome to Omega Flight.
I mean, I don't have a phone that would be powerful enough to play it anyway, I don't think.
Tales of Arise marks the 25th anniversary of the series, and the franchise enters a new era on September 10th.
Ooh.
Here to celebrate Tales is Lindsay Sterling, performing a rearrangement of a classic Tales of Arise song.
might want to get this game, by the way. Is it out? Soonish.
Thank you, Lindsay. That was so beautiful. The Tales of Arise demo is out right now.
Ooh,
While
there's a
Tales of
demo
Arise
for it.
brings the Tales of franchise to a new era on console, this isn't the only place where the franchise grows and evolves to. That's right, it's time for a new game announcement. Here's the new Tales of title for iOS and Android.
No! If you need anything, just ring the bell. A revolutionary new tale is about to be told on your phone. Tales of Phone. Elden Ring? Got any Elden Ring?
Check out the Tales of Arise demo
Ever?
that is available right now.
Please. I'm losing the will to live. Okay, I might check this out. It looks, I like the art style. It's so long, I don't know if I played through the whole thing or not.
Play the demo now.
Play the demo now, or I will kill you.
Next up, we have two more awards for you. Best Nintendo Switch Game and Best PC Game. The Nintendo Switch has become a daily companion for many people, so let's see which games might bring us
I haven't turned
joy
mine on in
long
like over
train
a
rides
year.
next year. These
There's
are
no
the
games for
nominees.
it.
Mario plus
It's
Rabbids
not out
Sparks
yet.
of Hope
And it's
by
not even
Ubisoft.
it's not even here.
Just Dance 2022
That's not
also
everything,
by
isn't it?
Ubisoft. And the winner
What's
for
it
Best
got to have
Nintendo
two
Switch
games
Game
in a category?
2021
You need
is
more than two games in
Mario
a single
plus Rabbids
category.
Sparks of Hope. Congratulations.
I'm shocked the Nintendo game
I'm
won.
Davide Sogliani, creative director on Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. On behalf of the entire team in Ubisoft, I wish to thank you for voting for us. We are deeply honored by your support and so excited to show you more about the game when the time will come. Winning the
So why are
prize
you
of
here?
Best Nintendo Switch Game at Gamescom 2021 means a lot to everyone working on the project, and we cannot wait for you to experience this cosmic adventure. Thanks a lot, Gamescom, and see you soon.
And on PC, every game, from the biggest AAA productions to the tiniest one-man shows, is just one viral tweet away from becoming the next big hit. Nominated for Best PC Game 2021 are the up-and-coming strategy hit Age of Empires 4
played it.
by
It's
Relic
not out.
Entertainment. From Software's
It's not out.
Elden
That's
Ring.
on everything.
Siberia, The World Before from Microids and Koa Labs. And the winner of the Gamescom Award for Best PC Game 2021 is Siberia, The World Before. Congratulations to Koa Labs and Microids.
Really?
Hi, I'm Lucas, the lead writer and game
These
director
games are like
of
very
Siberia, The
janky
World
and
Before.
under budget.
I just wanted to thank
Low
the
budget.
Gamescom's jury for awarding us today. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you. on the behalf of all the team and our partners. All amazing people currently working very, very hard to provide the best game possible. And of course, I want to have a thought for Benoit Sokal and his family. Benoit was the creator of the Siberia series, and we miss him. We miss him a lot. Well, I think that's it. Thank you again, and I think there's someone else who wants to say you something now. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, Inon Zur here, and I'm so happy to be the composer for Siberia the World Before. I wanted to congratulate the visionaries, developers, and whoever contributed to this amazing game on their great achievement, and I cannot wait to share with you what's to come.
Hi, this is Tiny DePass. I'm the founder and director of I Need Diverse Games, a not-for-profit based in Chicago, Illinois. Welcome to the rest of opening night of Gamescom Live.
It's absolutely crucial to make sure that the pathway into games is as accessible and supported and inclusive for members of underrepresented groups as it is for anyone else.
The idea of seeing someone, whether they are someone who looks like you, someone who acts like you, someone who enjoys the same things that you do, that experience can sometimes be life-changing.
A game for those who seek to find
Jumanji?
a way to leave their
What the fuck?
behind.
Oh no. Oh no.
Jumanji, the curse returns. Coming soon.
Oh, look. Why? Why would you do that to Jumanji?
Could you possibly have hired someone else to kill the
I
guy?
thought it was going to be like a proper game.
And where are they now? You think these lunatics are still hanging around Eugene Cho?
Now, no playing dumb and none of your tricks. Don't underestimate me, Yagami-san.
What year is it? What year is it? It's a Yakuza spin-off. It's Lost Judgment. There you go.
To see even more of Lost Judgment, watch IGN's Gamescom show, where they will have a full 7-minute trailer debut of the game on their O&L post show. Now it's time for some news from globally celebrated electronic artist deadmau5. He's seen all these virtual concerts and said he wanted to do one better to create his own persistent spot in the metaverse, a living world that will evolve with his fans. It's called Oberhassi, and it's coming to Core, a platform for user-created multiplayer games and worlds.
Oh yeah,
fall.
I tried that.
Here's your first
It was
look.
terrible. It's on the Epic Games Store. It's awful.
What is up, Gamescom? This is your good friend Joel, professionally known as deadmau5. Yes, that is the correct way to pronounce it. Tell your friends. We're here to talk to you all about Oberhasli and Core and bringing game development to the masses. Oberhasli is going to be just a really great place for deadmau5 fans to come and hang out with their friends and cross-communicate and just have a good time with various activities. We're going to offer interactive concert
This guy literally
experiences.
has
We've seen virtual
millions
concerts.
of
We've been
dollars
there.
worth
We've
of
done that. There
equipment
was no
in his house,
shelf
and he's
life
using a
to it. So the
shitty
future
fucking
plans
like
for
gaming
Oberhasli
headset
are
mouse.
switching it up and keeping it cohesive with real world events. You know what's happening with deadmau5 and the tour, the music and the releases have some longevity to it. Be upgraded. It would be the gateway
That
to
game
the
is
brain
terrible.
of Joel in
Core
the
is terrible.
world of Core.
I couldn't find a single good game when I went in it.
The thing about Core, of course, is people who are passionate about world building are building this huge gamut of playable stuff.
Yeah, but I didn't
whether
find
it's
one
a
good
racing
one.
game or a FPS
Look at that, look, it's
battle royale.
terrible.
The variety was amazing.
It all
My
looks
first
terrible.
day in Core, I found this game called Mergelandia, and I did a 12-hour non-stop grind on it. It was just so addicting. If you like counting spaghetti, this game is like for you. I'm seeing a lot of variety on there, so if you're an avid gamer like myself, launch Core and just browse. I wouldn't be surprised.
They're
if
all
you got
basically
hooked on
like
something within the
terrible
first
Unity
hour. It's
asset
great.
type games.
Thanks, Joel. And now here's the next big thing coming to Fall Guys. With Season 5 in full swing,
does anybody
Disney
play this
and
game
Fall
anymore?
Guys are teaming up again to bring the perfect guest to your jungle-themed shenanigans. Let's take a look.
Quite a chill game. I played it a lot just to like relax last year. I haven't played it since Christmas.
Now, one game that got a lot of attention in June was replaced from Sad Cat Studios. The team is hard at work on the game, but did want to give a quick little tease of their progress and news on that incredible song in the trailer from the Xbox Game Showcase in June.
Counter. Wow, that was great.
I'm listening to that tonight. All right, it wouldn't be Gamescom without a hotly anticipated strategy game. And this year, Age of Empires 4 is in full force with an exclusive gameplay reveal for you. A new campaign and a new civilization showcase leading into its release on October 28th. Check it out.
The pages of history are filled with moments that determine
Oh no.
can be the difference between rising to power.
Show the game. For fuck's sake.
How will you grow a small fort?
Show the game. That's real life footage. You dicks. There we go. Fucking hell.
Every empire, no matter how large, came from humble beginnings. Some invested in advancing technology to create the most powerful armies. How will you use your resources to rise above the rest?
I thought it was going to be like a full gameplay demo.
Earlier this year, Valheim, a brutal exploration and survival game for 1 to 10 players, took over Steam, and it sold over 7 million copies in just under 2 months and reached a peak concurrent of over 500,000 players, the 5th game to do so in Steam history. Well, tonight, Iron Gate and Coffee Stain are excited to announce Valheim's first content update, Hearth and Home, has a release date. This update focuses on base building and survival experience. Builders and cooks are going to have a field day. Here is the beautifully animated trailer.
Not even an in-game trailer, just an animated trailer. Is it still in early access, or is it actually out? Fuck me. These are video games. Why aren't you showing the games? Yes, it's still in early access. So I don't give a shit.
And I've got one more award to announce tonight. PlayStation is also expecting to get a whole bunch of awesome titles in the near future, so picking the best one turns out to be a real challenge. These are the 3 nominees for Best Sony PlayStation Game for 2021. Once again, the promising Elden Ring by From Software.
You can't have it on both.
The 17th
It's not a
installment
fucking
in the
PlayStation
Tales
game.
series, Tales of Arise from Namco Bandai. The horror
That's
game,
not
The Dark Pictures,
They don't even have a
House of
PlayStation
Ashes
exclusive
by
in the
Supermassive
actual
Games.
PlayStation Awards.
And the winner for Best Sony PlayStation Game 2021, after all these nominations, is Elden Ring. Congratulations.
こんにちは。
You got any gameplay?
この度はこのような素晴らしい賞をいただき、誠にありがとうございます。開発チーム一同大変光栄に思います。エルデンリングはここ十数年の我々の集大成としてこれまでのノウハウをしっかりと生かしつつ、また新作タイトルとして新鮮な体験をユーザーの皆さんに楽しんでいただけるよう開発を進めています。これまで我々のタイトルを楽しんでくださった方はもちろん、そうでない方もぜひご期待いただければ幸いです。この度はどうもありがとうございました。
Gameplay? Oh, fuck off. Why do I bother?
Look, about to motivate, make the stakes higher, taking what's ours, time to pay pipe, just to add another brick to the empire. No outsiders, keep the
Is this that Crossfire game? We were caught up in the crossfire of heaven and hell. Maybe not. The boogeyman. Is the boogeyman in the room with you right now? It is Crossfire X, yeah. I knew it. Didn't know it had that kind of stuff in it.
Hello, Gamescom.
Who
and
the
welcome
fuck
to
are
Opening
you?
Night Live. I'm Joachim Brodén from Sabaton, and today we'd like to show you our new
Sabaton?
song and video,
Oh.
Steel Commanders, that we did together with Wargaming and World of Tanks. And we cannot wait to play this song live, and hopefully we'll be able to play live again soon. So, until then, let's battle!
I just can't take the voice serious. It just makes me laugh.
Tonight,
Wow,
for
only a little
one
bit.
night only, Team Fordzilla is back on the road, and you can watch us live on Twitch. We're bringing all the good stuff you know us for, and the chance to win a Mackie for 3 months. Go to
For 3 months? Only for 3
Team
months?
Fordzilla after opening
Well, then you
night
gotta give it
live
back.
for your chance
What if I
to
crash it
watch
before
and win
3 months?
Go wild.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Genshin Impact continues to deliver meaningful
Aloy,
updates
they're putting
to fans,
Aloy in it,
and
which
now
is
it's
funny.
time for its first crossover character, Aloy from Horizon, who is set to join
It's a really
the
good game, I
in
just don't like the
2.1 update on
monetization
PlayStation on September
stuff
1st
and all that.
and on all platforms for
The
version
gacha
2.2.
stuff.
Here's a first look at her in action.
It's very appropriately named. Gotcha.
Aloy here.
If I have to share something, it'll be my bow. In the
I do
of
want to play
people who
it
need the
again.
help.
I do really like it. It's a very good game. I just wish it was a game you bought once.
This'll pack a punch. You're stuck now.
It's basically Breath of the Wild with better combat
Punch is on.
and better dungeons. Are you going to save Elden Ring to the last minute?
And that's not all, Genshin Impact fans. We also have some breaking news to share with you about a special event planned this fall, the Genshin Concert 2021, Melodies of an Endless Journey, to celebrate the game's
We
one-year
don't even know if there
anniversary.
is any Elden Ring.
Coming this October,
I'm just hoping
here's
there
a
is.
sneak preview of the Flanders Symphony Orchestra in
Stupid,
Belgium
sexy
performing
Flanders.
a theme familiar to Genshin Impact players.
Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all, nothing at all, nothing at all.
Slowclap
Sifu.
revealed Sifu earlier this year, and recently
And
I
it
had
got
a
delayed.
chance to go hands-on and play the game. Trust me, guys, it plays just as good as it looks. It reminds me of the fluidity of combat in the Batman Arkham games with the precision of a fighting game. This really does feel like a classic kung fu film with realistic raw combat. You play a young kung fu student that has spent their life training for that day of reckoning after an assassination squad brutally murdered your entire family. Well, today I'm excited to share the news that Sifu has a release date. Here's a sneak preview.
Bonk. 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 You get older when you die. I think if you get too old, it's like game over. Kind of like that Hellblade thing, where if you died too much, you would fail and have to start all the way from the beginning, but it never actually happened. So, another February game. Fuck me. They're all releasing on like the same bloody day as well. And there's a 48-hour early access.
We still have more to show you, but right now we're going to head back to Germany to check in with Natasha. Take it away.
Again?
Thank you, Jeff.
Hello.
Once, there was a time when gaming was a niche and
Was good.
gamers were only a tiny group of people without a lot of influence. But now, we are millions. We are one of the biggest communities in
Niche,
the
they
world.
made
and
movies
thus
of games
we
back in
can
like the
help
80s and
change
90s.
the
They were
world.
huge.
One
back
way to
then
do this is
as
with
well.
the Gamescom reforestation program, where we can plant a whole forest.
From the creators of Plant Turismo, Leaf of Legends, and Pinecraft. Released in 2020, Expansion Pack 2021, launch soon. Gamescom Forest. Not a game,
Not a game. Well, that,
but a game-changing
oddly enough,
project.
is not very out of place. So you haven't really seen any fucking
Thousands of
games.
trees were donated by the best community in the world because we need oxygen even more than a good Wi-Fi signal. Save a bee, plant a tree. Let's grow. The Gamescom Forest.
And that's it for me tonight. I hope you had a blast and are excited for all the new games coming in the next month. Don't forget
You've
to
only
check
shown,
out
like,
Gamescom now and
updates
our
on
German
old
live
games.
streams on Twitch and
The only
YouTube
thing you've
for
shown off
even
is, like,
more
Saints Row,
games
and that's
and
about it.
talks and fun. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Back to you, Jeff.
Thank you so much, Natasha. Now, back in June, we were joined by Hideo Kojima to announce Death Stranding Director's Cut for
Another game
PlayStation 5.
is already
Tonight,
out.
Mr. Kojima has prepared an in-depth video to give you a look at the gameplay and many of the new features, missions, and more that you'll encounter when the game arrives on PlayStation 5 on September 24th. So please, sit back, relax, and enjoy an extended look prepared
I'm
just
so relaxed,
for
I'm
opening night
falling
live
asleep.
at Death Stranding Director's Cut.
I'm glad I waited, because now I've got to wait even longer to play the PC version of this version. Unless they release the Director's Cut with the PS5 version on PC at the same time, which I don't think they will. I want them to, but they probably won't. Douchebag, douchebag, douchebag. New delivery support. Parachute, jetpack.
There are now new items that allow for easier and safe delivery.
Because people were so fucking bored of taking stuff around,
One of the new
we had to
items
make it
is the Evolved Stabilizer,
faster.
which features thrusters that help reduce the impact of landing when jumping from higher areas. The Cargo Catapult is a cannon-like device that can launch your cargo over long distances. Enabling you to develop even more creative ways to deliver your cargo safely and more efficiently.
Legs.
You should have more faith in yourself.
Your trusted partner, the BuddyBot, has increased capabilities also. If you want to move around comfortably while carrying more cargo, you can rely on BuddyBot to assist you. Load up what you want to deliver and leave the cargo carrying to your buddy. You can relax and think about what you need for the next
game,
delivery.
you can literally just sit there and not play the game. Let the game play itself. We've added a firing range.
The firing range has been set up in the basement of the facilities.
That's not...
Practicing how to handle your weapons
free update.
could level
That's
up
not
your
a big
delivery
deal.
skill set. You can also train and compete for the highest score.
It looks quite slow and clunky.
As you progress through the game, you'll also be able to unlock new missions and weapons. The Maser Gun is one of the new weapons that will be introduced. It has a few different functions. It can inflict sustained stun damage to enemies. Boss battles can now be revisited and fought as many times as you like via your private room.
Mama, I just killed a man. I can't see you, Mama, but I know you're always there. Yeah, just spoil it for people who
Your
haven't fucking
scores
played
will
it
be
yet.
shared in
Thanks.
the all-new online
Thanks.
ranking system, allowing you to compete with players from around the globe. 8 new tracks have been added in the music player. You can listen to the tracks in the private room. It will help you and Sam relax after a long day of travel.
What about like when you're actually going about doing stuff? Spready! Wake up, baby! Time to go! The best thing about Death Stranding is the Death Stranding bike in Days Gone, where you have the baby in your fuel tank.
New action-packed delivery missions have been added.
A Death Stranding.
What truth will Sam unfold in the mysterious
Sladder?
facility?
They look like fucking predators. New fun. Oh, good. I'm glad we have new fun.
We've also added jump ramps, enabling you to jump over valleys and crevices with ease. You can even do tricks.
I just think the animations look quite awkward and slow. It's not what you would expect from, you know, a big development company like Kojima and all that.
There is a new racetrack. You can time attack with other Sam players from all around the world.
Gran
who are
Turismo before
connected
Gran
online
Turismo
in the
comes out.
rankings.
See, I want to play it just for this bit. Well, they look so slow, the cars. Crikey. Where's my ring? I want to find the ring. Mr. Frodo, have you got the Elden Ring? Mr. Frodo, have you got the ring? The Elden Ring. That's silly.
PlayStation.
Amazing. Well, that is going to do it for opening night live, but there is much more Gamescom
No
to
Elden
go
Ring.
and more reveals tomorrow
They ended
and
it off
Friday.
with a
Gamescom
re-release.
is not over just yet. And I will see you again this December when the Game Awards returns live around the world for our biggest celebration yet of the world's biggest and most powerful form of entertainment.
Fuck me.
But before then, in October, I'm happy to announce, no, I'm not going to be in Monkey Ball, but I will have a cameo in Disney Plus's upcoming Halloween special, Muppets Haunted Mansion. I can't believe this is happening. That's a sneak preview of me. I got to film this earlier this year. Can't believe it. Video games are taking me everywhere. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. Have a great Gamescom, and we'll see you again soon. See ya.
There's just no fucking gameplay. It's just all CGI trailers. And either just CGI trailers or updates on games that have already been announced a year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. It's just pointless. I just don't get it. Saints Row is cross-gen as well, so that's probably why it doesn't look so next-gen. Bloody hell. I mean, that Dokev actually was probably like the best looking thing if it wasn't for the frame rate. Lego Star Wars. I mean, fuck me. I wanted some Elden Ring. Elden Ring. I just wanted some Elden Ring. There's just no Elden Ring gameplay. Oh. You don't tell me they're going to skip all of Gamescom and not have any Elden Ring gameplay. They've got to. It's out in 6 months or whatever. Like, these games are only 6 months away and they're still not showing gameplay really at all. It's just ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. Fuck me. That was worse than the Xbox one. Because it was longer. It felt longer. It was longer and it felt longer. Ugh. No. Well, I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be back. We will play some Psychonauts 2.